Hello, sports fans. Bill Hampton tonight down in Marmaduke, Arkansas, home of the Greyhounds. Along beside me, Todd Ford. He's a Rector grad and also a University of Arkansas Razorback.
Like a whole lot of other people around here, Bill.
Well, I'm a former Indian. Now I'm a Red Wolf.
Hey,
so
well, they need to play.
they do need to play. That's right.
They need to play.
Todd was with us last year at Rector when Marmaduke came to town and played the Rector Cougars, and we just decided he did such a great job, wanted to have him back with us. Todd, we just witnessed the junior high game. Marmaduke comes away with a 48-37 win, but the Greyhounds way up. The Cougars fought back and made it a close game.
Yes, they did. They hustled. They started their full court press and stopped the transition very, very well and made some shots there at the end. It was very crucial and made a game out of it.
We want to tell you tonight's game brought to you by Three Rivers Community College, also Lincoln Lacey Motors in Malden, and New Wave Communications. I tell you what, we have heard so many comments regarding the Bloomfield Christmas Tournament, and New Wave Communications made it happen for us. We want to thank them. Can never thank them enough. Good crowd on hand tonight. It's cold outside. Snow's in the forecast in another 24 hours. So glad that we're going to get this game in. 3 games played tonight. 7th grade game. Marmaduke comes away with a 20-point victory. In the junior game, 48-37. And the Cougars come to town tonight with a record of 5 wins, 9 losses. Their head coach, Matt Mills. Greyhounds, on the other hand, 15-6. Their head coach, Steve Ritchie, one of the dean coaches in and around this area, does a great job. He's assisted by Shane Robinson. Again, glad that you joined us. Let's talk a little bit about this game, Todd. You're a Rector Cougar, and you know what to expect from this team.
If they come out and really got their heads in the game, and I'm not trying to insult anybody's intelligence here, they can really play well. They played East Poinsett County at Rector, which, if most of you are keeping up with high school basketball, have a player on there named Kai Madden who has had full scholarship offers from 3 Division I schools, Arkansas, Kentucky, and Florida. He's a very unselfish player, and they have a fantastic team, and the Rector come up the end of that game just losing by 7, and they played fantastic, both teams actually, but they can come out and they can really play hard. They've got some shooters, and they make their free throws real well. And I haven't got to see Marmaduke play this year, but Rector can play well and compete with anybody. They just haven't put the points on the win column like they'd like to, Bill.
Well, we saw Greyhounds play Piggott. First game for Piggott just off the football field 1 week, and started playing the next basketball. Very impressed with several of the Marmaduke players. Nailing had a great game along with Jacob Nolan and Morgan Hawley. They scored the bulk of the points in that win. But I tell you, Steve Ritchie always has a very fundamentally sound ball club, as well as Rector, and I think this is the first year Matt Mills has been the head coach.
Head coach for the boys, that's correct, and he's a new father. Got a baby boy at home, and you're correct. Steve Ritchie's teams are always well prepared and ready to play. And I think we're going to have a good game tonight, Bill. I really do. It is cold outside, but maybe these teams can be real hot in here. So.
Well, we always like to say when the weather's cold outside and there's hot basketball going, it's a barn burner brewing, and we hope we get to see that tonight.
I sure hope so.
We love our high school basketball. YHC, we're doing 53 high school games this year. Of course, we did 26 of them in 4 days at Bloomfield at the tournament. What a great tournament, a great time, and just glad that we could bring it to our fans. Even the Arkansas people today, when we walked in, said, is Kennett really that good? Tell me about the Garmin boy, the Carruthers. As far as we're concerned, they're Division I prospects.
Well, and I got to tell you, Bill, Rector geographically is just 10 miles from Kennett, and I don't ever remember them playing in anything in sports, baseball, basketball, or football. I don't ever remember that. So actually, Rector people in Northeast Arkansas who are just a few miles from the Boot Hill, Missouri, don't know that much about Kennett athletics.
Well, Kennett's
we need to
got
play.
a great
We
ball
need to
club.
play. We need to start playing a little bit.
You do. And we would love to see that. We would like to do a Kennett Rector game. I think it would be fun. We're going to meet the starting lineups. The Cougars will come out in blue.
Coach Neal is Rector Cougars, and Coach Richie is Marmaduke Greyhounds. Starting this evening for Coach Neal is the Rector Cougars. Number 20, Zach
Burleson. I think you said he's a sophomore.
Zach Burleson is a senior.
Oh, senior,
actually,
okay.
And he is one to watch.
42, Tyler Kirkland. He's a junior. Number 32, Clint Hawley. He's a senior. Number 4, Kirk Hart. He's a junior. And number 5, Daniel Blackshear. He's a junior. Starting for the Greyhounds, number 13, Colton Hill. Number 22, Mateo Rosen. Number 3, Morgan Hawley. Number 5, Jacob Nolan. And number 33, Tyler Sanders. Cougars go with Horton, Blackshear, Burleson, Hawley, and Kirkland. The Greyhounds, dressed in white, go with Hawley, Nolan, Hale, Rosen, and Sanders. Hale will jump for the Greyhounds. Kirkland for the Cougars. We're set for basketball. Get you a cold drink of iced tea, water, soda, and sit back and watch a great basketball game. Rector controls the opening tip. Horton will bring the ball down against the man-to-man defense. He gets it over to Burleson, who gets it down and inside and off the fingertips of Kirkland out of bounds over to the Greyhounds. Rector in a man-to-man defense, and we've got a violation. Stepping on the out-of-bounds line is Tyler Nailing. I didn't see Nailing called out there in the starting lineup, but he's there.
He's there.
Burleson with the ball, gets it over to Haley. Oh, back to Burleson. Down on the baseline to Kirkland. Back out to Burleson. He puts it up, will not go. Nolan with the rebound. Gets the ball to Hawley. Hale on the wing, gets it back to Hawley. Throws underneath a set play, but the ball knocked away. Rector on the run. Shot put up, will not go. Clinton Hawley put the shot up. Foul's going to go against Tyler Nailing. His first, team's first.
Clinton Haley is one of the 2 seniors starting on this lineup here.
First one will not go. Second one up. It's long. Rebound that time by Sanders. He gets the ball to Hawley. Skipping it around. Nailing from the wing. Scores it. Nailing likes to shoot that 3. They'll have to get on him. 6:42 left in the first quarter. Burleson for 3. Write it down.
I got to tell you, Zach Burleson is a kid to watch play. He hustles. He's very fast.
Try that time by Hawley, will not go. Hale with the rebound, going to be called for an offensive foul. Colton Hill, his first, team second. 6:22 left in this opening quarter. We've got a tie game. Horton with the ball, gets it to Burleson. Burleson down in the corner to Hawley. 3 put up that time by Horton, will not go. Rebounded by Nailing. He gets it to Hawley. Hawley will set the offense for the Greyhounds. Screen set for Nailing. He throws inside to Hale. Good fake. Puts it up. Will not go. Rebounded that time. And good save also by Haley. Is that Haley or Hawley?
It's Haley.
Haley, okay. Shot put up that time by Blackshire, would not go. Burleson with the rebound, put it back, would not go. Nailing pulls it down. Hawley across the timeline, going to work one-on-one, kicks it out to Nailing for three. No good. Rebound that time on the back for a foul is going to be Tyler Sanders, his first, team's third. Checking in for Rector is Brandon Stevens. Coming out is Daniel Blackshear. 5:21 left in the first quarter. We got a tie game, 3-all. Both defenses are really getting after it, Todd.
Really getting after it. Good job by Daniel Blackshear setting up that block out down there and drawing the foul.
Yep. Deep in the corner, a three-pointer put up that time by Haley, would not go. Hawley across the timeline, no hurry. Marmaduke going with several screens. Hale back to Hawley. Nice pivot, nice move. Shot will not go. Sanders with the rebound, but we're going to have a foul called on Sanders.
Be two for Sanders.
Yeah, good rebound position that time by Haley. And Sanders was on his back. That's right. Second foul for Sanders. 14th foul for the Greyhounds. 4:40 left in the first quarter. Horton with the ball, he drives, kicks it out to Stevens. Stevens for three, scores it. First lead change of the game. 6-3, Cougars on top of the Greyhounds with 4:20 left in the first quarter. Ball passed inside and over the head of Hale, out of bounds, turnover by the Greyhounds.
I know this has been an outside shooting game so far. I know this for Rector. If they get it down to Tyler Kirker, he's got a real good spin move. Let him work.
Good defense that time by Rosen as he pinched off the baseline. Ball picked up and knocked it down was Kirkland. 8-3 with 3:55 to go. Cougars on top by 5. Good drive along the baseline by Rosen. 8-5, 3:40 to go in the opening period of play. Glad you joined us. Marmaduke in a 1-3-1 zone. Burleson for three. Scores it. His second three. He has 6 in the quarter. 11-5 with 3:23 to go in the opening quarter. Cougars on top of the Greyhounds. We'll be right back.
Hey, I'm Kurt Hillis at Lincoln Lacey Chevrolet. We've got a full line of GMC, Chevrolet, and Buick products. I'll pass it over to my Ford man, Charlie Thacker.
GM's not your thing? Come check us out here at the Ford Dodge Jeep store. Check out my man Blake on the internet, LincolnLacey.com.
If you don't have time to come down to Malden, check us out on Cars.com or AutoTrader.com, and if you need financing, I'm going to pass it to my man Robert Sanders.
And our ultimate goal here at Lincoln Lacey, no matter your situation, is to pass the savings on to you.
Well, welcome back. We want to tell you our cameraman today, Brandon Horton, our producer, Tyler Wagner. I'll tell you, those guys do a great job. We appreciate them. We're back to action. Marmaduke with a quick timeout to get things settled down. Hawley with the ball. Gets it to Nolan. Nolan to Hale. Hale along the lane puts up a nice little jumper from 12. Scores it. Colton Hill, his first basket. 11-7. 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Down in the corner to Burleson. Gets it out to Hawley, or Haley. Inside, a shot put up, missed, but tipped back up by Horton. Couldn't get it to go. Horton with the ball from 8. Scores it. Kirk Horton with his first basket. 13-7. 2:40 to go in the first quarter. Hawley with the ball. Kicks it to Nolan. Nolan to Hale. Hale's going to drive the baseline. Puts up a shot. It's blocked. Blocked that time by Stevens. for three is Nolan. He scores it. Nolan will shoot that three. 13-10, 2:15 left in the opening period of play. Action is picked up. We have a walking call against the Cougars. 2:10 left in the opening period. Play is really picked up. I'm amazed with the three-point shooting.
I'm amazed at the percentage of them that are going in. It's fantastic. Makes for an exciting game.
Yep. Hawley with it, going to bring it back out front. Just reset the offense. Gets the ball to Nailing. Back to Hawley, in the corner to Nolan. Skips it over to Nailing for three, will not go. Rebounded by Burleson. Burleson going to take it coast to coast. He goes in, puts it up, scores it. Todd, you're right, he's quick.
He's quick.
15,
he's real fast, and he doesn't make a lot of mistakes, Bill.
15-10, 1:15 left in this opening quarter. The Cougars are on top by 5. Hawley with the ball, gets it to Nolan. Back to Hawley. 1:05 left in the quarter. Nolan inside to Rosen. Rosen with a turnaround shot, gets it to go. Good move. His second basket has 4 1/4. We're 50 seconds left in this opening period, 15-12. Folks, we got a barn burner brewing right here. Cold outside, it's warm inside. Burleson in the corner. Nice quick pass down and a good move by the big guy. Tyler Kirkland gets the bucket to go to the line. Try to complete the three-point play. 17-12. Clock ran a few seconds there. Some of the fans hollering. Foul was on Nailing, his second. Rebound by Hale on the missed free throw. Quickly to Hawley. 20 seconds left in the quarter. Marmaduke will go for one. Hawley a nice spin move in the lane, puts it up, will not go. Ball tipped out front, Hawley has it. 3 seconds, he puts it, well, we're going to have a foul on the floor and to go against the Cougars. 2.7 seconds to go. Foul will be on Brandon Stevens, his first, team's first. Hawley will inbound. Gets it out to Nailing. Nailing quickly over to Nolan. Nolan puts it up at the horn. It's short. Ends the first quarter. It's the Cougars 17, the Greyhounds 12. We'll be right back.
So you're wondering what's the better deal, cable or the dish? Well, let's see how they size up. The dish has no local office, no ability to provide their own high-speed internet or phone for bundled savings, and can require a 2-year contract with hefty early termination fees. Cable, on the other hand, has local offices, its own high-speed internet, and phone services with a lot of great features. New Wave Communications, there really is no better choice.
I tell you what, Bill, I appreciate again letting me join you guys and help broadcast this. But talk about the game here. I know it's been a 3-point game predominantly, but I'm a big believer in getting it down inside, going for the easy two, sometimes getting a foul and drawing an extra point. I believe that the Rector Cougars do need to get it down to Tyler Kirkland a little bit more. He's got a fantastic ball fake, good spin move. For Marmaduke, I think the ball needs to go to Rosen. He's got a real quick first step. He can get to the basket real fast, and he's got a real soft touch off the glass for easy 2 points. Because three-pointers are not going to be going down all night long. Percentage-wise, what percentage of people would say that you can keep shooting these three-pointers all night long, and eventually they're not going to fall?
Hill with the shot, off bounce, Rosen with the rebound. Couldn't get it to go, sticks it back. Talking about the big guy there, Matteo Rosen.
They're going to have to get the ball to him. He can score.
And he plays out front, I guess, on that 1-3-1 zone. Makes it tough to throw over or get past.
Yes, he does.
Burleson for three in the corner. Will not go. Rebounded by Nolan. He gets it over to the playmaker, Hawley. 7:20 left in the second quarter. 17-14. Cougars on top by 3. Nailing gets it down to Hale. Hale gets it out to Rosen. Skips it over to Hawley. Or to Nolan to Hawley. Good movement by the Greyhounds. Good spacing. Hawley has the ball. Gets it to Hale on the wing. All the way to Rosen. Rosen's going to drive. Gets it out to Hawley. Hawley inside. He's going to be called for a charge. Hawley's first, team's 5th. Rector with only 1 foul so far in the game. Horton with the ball. Gets it to Zach Burleson. Good ball movement by the Cougars. Nice inside shot put up by Kirkland. Couldn't get it to go. We've got an offensive foul against
they're
Hale.
not going to agree with this call here, Bill.
Colton Hale with 2 fouls for the Cougars. Also Tyler Sanders and Tyler Nailing. 17-14, 6:37 left in the first half. Hale goes out. Coming in for him is Tyler Sanders. Sanders also has 2 fouls. Referee's conferring down there, Todd.
Do they have instant replay in high school basketball, Bill?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
We're ready for them.
We had to do a lot of rewinding. Rector with the ball. 3-pointer in the corner put up by Haley. Haley will not go. Rebounded by Stevens. He put it up, will not go. Haley with the fine rebound puts it back. Clinton Haley. His first 2. 19-14, 6 minutes, 15 seconds left in the second quarter. Just into the game, McDowell gets it inside to Matteo, and shot put up by Nailing, would not go. Rebound by Haley, quickly out to Burleson.
Nice ball fake there by Haley.
Three-pointer put up by Stevens, short. Rebounded on the floor by Sanders. He gets the ball to Tyler McDowell. Oh, nice inside pass that time to Rosen. He still has it. Turnaround shot will not go, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Rosen was 6 in the game, has not been to the line. Foul that time will be on Tyler Kirkland, number 42, his first, team second. First one in and out. Coming into the game for the Greyhounds is Jeff Presson. Coming out is Tyler Nailing. Second one by Rosen, scores it. He now has 7. Horton will set the offense for the Cougars. Gets it over to Burleson. Down in the corner to Stevens, back out to Burleson, back to Stevens, skips it over to Horton. Good ball movement inside, shot by Burleson from the free throw line, will not go, tipped out of bounds by the Cougars. 5:13 left in the second quarter, 19-15. Cougars on top of the Greyhounds. We've only had 1 lead change in this game. Once Rector got ahead, they've not looked back.
Not been in much three-point shooting and scoring in this quarter either.
No.
Here you go.
Three-pointer that time put up by Preston would not go. Timeout. Quick timeout that time by Preston. We've got timeout on the floor with 4:53 left. We'll be right back.
I chose Three Rivers Community College because it's a great place to start.
I'm taking the same freshman and sophomore classes as at a university, but at TRCC they cost a lot less and financial aid goes further. I love the individual attention. My teachers are great and classes are convenient. Learn more at www.trcc.edu or call 877-TRCC.
Start here, start now at Three Rivers Community College.
Learn more online at trcc.edu.
Well, Todd, you called it. The three-point shooting has cooled off.
It has cooled off, but they are getting the ball down inside. The basketball is not falling, but Marmaduke is getting into their big boy Rosin, and he will score some points for them.
3:07 gone in this quarter, and Marmaduke scored 3 points, Rector 2. Nolan with the ball. Looks underneath, can't find anybody, gets it to Hawley. Gets it to Sanders. Sanders looking for Rosen. I tell you, Rector's doing a good job boxing him off. He's got it inside now. He turns, faces the basket, goes in, scores it.
That's the move they're looking for, to score some points.
5 in the quarter, 9 in the game. Rosen. 4:15 left in this first half. Horton with the ball. Gets it to Burleson. Down in the corner to Stevens. Back out to Burleson. Skips it over to Horton. Horton inside the lane. Drives. He's going to be fouled. Foul will go against Mateo Rosen, his first. The line to shoot 2. Kurt Horton. He's not been to the line tonight. He does have 2 points. First one scores it. 4:03 left in this first half of play. Very close game. Of course, good rivals right here.
Free throw shooting, very, very important in every game, but especially important in a close game. It could come down to free throw shooting, Bill.
In the corner, that time for 3, in and out. Shot by Nolan. Rebounded by Kirkland. Horton quickly down the floor. Gets it to Burleson. Burleson still with the ball. Skips it over to Haley. He gets it inside to the big guy, Kirkland, who puts it up and in. His first 2 of the quarter. He now has 6 in the game. 3:35 left in the quarter. Cougars on top by 5. Hawley out front with the ball. Goes inside. Kicks it to Sanders, who gets it to Nolan, to Rosen. Rosen with a 3. They gave him a 2. His foot was on the line.
Big guy can go inside. He can go outside too,
Yes.
huh, Bill?
He's impressive.
Yes, he is.
7 in the quarter, 11 in the first half. 3:05 left in this first half. Burleson in the corner. Gets it out to Haley. Horton gets it back to Haley, to Burleson. He eyes it up for 3. Right it down.
3-pointers lighting up again for the second quarter here, Bill.
Burleson with his third 3. Now has 11 in the game. Good ball movement by the Greyhounds. Gets it to Nolan. Nolan drives in, takes it back out, gets it to Sanders. Sanders working, gets the ball over to Preston. Inside to Rosen. He's going to work the baseline, gets it to Sanders from 12. Will not go. Rebounded, knocked out of bounds by the Cougars with 2:16 left in the quarter. 25-19, Rector on top of Marmaduke. Morgan Hawley will inbound. He gets it to Preston. Preston gets it over to Nolan, to Hawley. Back to Preston, to Sanders. Inside to Hawley, puts it up, scores it. Strong move, good hands by Morgan Hawley. His first basket, 25-21, 1:55 left in this first half. Horton with the ball to Burleson. Burleson eyes it, still with the ball. Working against that zone. Got a 2-3 zone now. Down along the baseline, the big guy loses a handle as Kirkland lost a handle on it. Preston comes away with it. Hawley with the ball, gets it to Preston. Preston for 3, will not go. Sanders with the rebound, gets it out to Rosen. Rosen along the baseline, overshoots. Stevens comes away with it for the Cougars. Action picking up here. Haley for 3, will not go. Rebounded by Sanders. 1:15 left in the first half. 25-21. Close game all throughout this first half. Nolan with the ball. Gets it to Sanders. Skips it over to Hawley. Gets it to Preston. Back to Hawley. 50 seconds left. Sanders with the ball. Puts it up. Will not go. Rebound that time by Stevens. He gets the ball to Horton. 40 seconds left in the quarter. Shot that time by Burleson from three. Will not go. Nolan with the rebound. We're down to 30 seconds left in the half.
I believe Marmaduke's going to take a one shot here, Bill.
Coach Ritchie put up that one finger. Rector's not going to challenge. They're going to let him go for one. Down to 15 seconds. Nolan with the ball, or Hawley with the ball. Kicks it out to Preston for three. Will not go. Rebounded by Horton. 5 seconds. He's still got time. He's going to drive in, kicks it out. Oh, what a block there.
Wow.
So Horn goes off. Haley puts up a shot, and it's blocked. Good defense that time by Marmaduke. That ends the first quarter or first half of play. 25-21. Rector on top of the Greyhounds. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back to give you some stats here in just a minute. Well, welcome back. It's halftime between Greyhounds of Marmaduke and the Rector Cougars. And Todd, very fast-paced first half.
Was fast-paced. A lot of three-point shooting. Free throws are very, very apt to come into play on this ball game. Zach Burleson's very, very quick for the Cougars. Kirk Horton out front makes very few mistakes. A lot like the Holly boy, who's cool as a center seat of a cucumber on the point. The Rosin boy is impressed me. You get it to him, he can go inside, he can go outside. If you give him the ball, he's going to score some points and draw some fouls.
Well, I think we've had a low-scoring game. I thought it might be a little higher-scoring game than this, but let's talk about the Rector Cougars led in scoring by Zach Burleson. He has 3 threes, and he has 11 points total. Tyler Kirkland was 6, 3 each to Kirk Horton and Brandon Stevens, 2 to Clinton Haley. And 1 for 5 from the free throw line are the Cougars.
Yeah, it's starting to eat my words at the front of the first of the game when I said our free throw shooting was pretty good, but it hasn't been good at the first half.
Well, foul-wise, Brandon Stevens with 1, Tyler Kirkland with 1. So Cougars not in foul trouble. Now let's take a look at the Marmaduke Greyhounds. Scoring led by Mateo Rosen with 11. 3 to Tyler Nailing, Tanner Graham, 2 each to Morgan Hawley and to Colton Hale. Free throw wise, there have only been 2 free throws shot by the Greyhounds. They're 1 for 2 from the line. Foul wise, Tyler Sanders with 2, Tyler Nailing with 2, Colton Hale with 2, 1 each to Morgan Hawley and to Mateo Rosen. So nobody in foul trouble yet, which that's good. We want to see both teams with their best crew out there. But I've been impressed the way Coach Mills has his team playing tonight. They're very upbeat, very fundamentally sound. Of course, we knew Steve Ritchie's team would be fundamentally sound, and I'm very impressed with what he's done with them this year.
They run their offense real well. They work the ball, make sure they get an open shot. I have yet to see Marmaduke shoot a shot but where they wasn't open, especially in the outside or even in the paint a little bit. They're going to get rough the second half down low. I believe they're going to try to go downstairs and try to get it under their ball, get the ball underneath the basket, draw some fouls, shoot some free throws, try to get this game and try to get his team in the lead. And I think Rector will do the same. I think they're going to come down, pass the ball around, wait for the open shot or wait for the open man downstairs, which will be Tyler Kirkland. And like I said, he's got a fantastic ball fake and spin move, and he can really fill it up.
Game was tied at 2, and then Rector went on a run and took the lead. So we've only had 1 lead change in the first half. Who is the gentleman standing down there, the All-Stater? Is that Danny Ford? Is he signing autographs?
He might be.
He has seen a game or two, hasn't he? And played a bunch.
Yeah, he's seen a game or two. He's an old Greene County Tech grad.
Well, Kennett played Greene County Tech in the tournament down at Jonesboro early in the year and defeated them, then went to Greene County Tech and took a pretty good beating down there.
That's what I heard. I heard they got a pretty good whipping by Kennett. And, I think that's why people are so fascinated with this Kennett ball team. It's been, I don't remember the last time that Kennett has had a basketball team that I can think of that had any recognition whatsoever like this one does. This one is, from what I hear, I'm going to have to get over there and watch them play. Can I get in the gym?
I think you better get there early. Coach Vaughn really has done a good job with him and his assistants. They're so quick, so athletic. I mean, they're unselfish with the ball. They hit the open man, or they did at Bloomfield. We got to see them 4 games up there, and that's all we got to see them. But they were impressive. Let me assure you, they were impressive.
Well, I got to tell you this. Matt Mills has done a fantastic job with these boys. They are really well coached. He himself, fantastic player and alum of Rector. He's done a fantastic job with this team. They hold their composure real well. They don't show much anger, and I like that in a basketball team, win or lose.
Well, we're starting the second half. Horton with the ball, going to work against the 2-1-2 zone of the Greyhounds. Ball down in the corner to Burleson. He looks around, skips it out to Haley. Back to Burleson. Looking inside, can't find anybody open, skips it back out. Stevens with it, gets it to Horton. Good defense by the Greyhounds as they're making that zone very active. Stevens with a shot for the wing, will not go. Rebound tipped around, rebounded on the floor and put back, will not go by Haley. Burleson comes away with it. Inside to the big guy. He couldn't get it to go. Kirkland rebounded that time by Sanders. 7:10 left in the third quarter.
Good volley there, Bill. That's
had a lid on the bucket. Sanders on the wing. Gets it over to Nailing. Shot put up that time by Hawley. Scores it, his second basket of the night. 25-23, 6:45 left in this third quarter. Coach Mills barking out some offensive instructions. Burleson tried to skip the ball over, ball knocked away, but knocked back across the center line by the Greyhounds. Horton to Stevens. Stevens inside, puts it up. Well, not go. Tipped around. Comes away with Haley. Stevens to Haley. Tried to hit along the baseline. Kirkland off of Marmaduke's fingertips. 6:12 left in the third quarter. Both teams trying to get back in the flow of things, Todd.
Having a little trouble getting back in the flow of things.
Marmaduke could have stepped the defense up a little bit. Horton with it. Kicks it out to Burleson for three. Will not go. Rebounded on the floor at time and out of bounds off of Marmaduke. 5:58 left in the third quarter, 25-23. This game's setting up to be a D-A-N-D-Y dandy. All passed out of bounds that time, but Stevens turnover with 5:50 to go in the third quarter. Marmaduke with a chance to tie or take the lead with a three. Hawley with the ball. Gets it to Hale. Hale from the free throw line will not go. Nice rebound that time by Haley. Horton gets it to Burleson for three. Run it down. We've got a quick timeout on the floor with 5:28 left in the third quarter. The Cougars 28, Greyhounds 23. We'll be right back.
So you're wondering what's the better deal, cable or the dish? Well, let's see how they size up. The dish has no local office, no ability to provide their own high-speed internet or phone for bundled savings, and can require a 2-year contract with hefty early termination fees. Cable, on the other hand, has local offices, its own high-speed internet, and phone services with a lot of great features. New Wave Communications, there really is no better choice.
Well, welcome back. Todd, we were just talking about how you said Rector can play with anybody. They're young.
It sounds crazy by looking at our record, but they are young. We have two seniors on the floor that start. They played very, very hard. We've played some real close games and some real heartbreakers, but they really can play with anybody. They hustle. We're not the fastest. We're not the best shooting. We're not the best dribblers. We're just a real well-coached, fundamentally sound team.
A lot of times a young team has to learn to win.
They have to learn to
with
win.
Experience.
And just give them a little bit of taste of it, and a win tonight would help.
Good ball movement by the Greyhounds. Nailing has it, gets it to Hale. Hale looks inside, still with the ball. Gets it to Nolan. Nolan to Nailing. Nailing down underneath the Sanders. Turnaround jumper. Nice shot. Good shot by Tyler Sanders. His first bucket. Worked 28-25. Rector on top by three with 4:50 left in the third quarter. Haley with it to Horton. Working against that zone. Inside to Stevens. He's going to put it up. Will not go. Rebound by Nailing. 4.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Marmaduke with a chance to tie or cut the lead to one. Nailing has it on the wing. Gets it to Nolan. Sanders to the free throw line. Skips it over to Hawley. Hawley for three. Will not go. And we got a push off. Foul's going to go against Clinton Haley. His first. Team's first in the second half. It's the first foul on either team in the second half, Todd.
I didn't see that foul. I wasn't looking at that part of the court, Bill. Clinton Haley seemed to disagree with it a little bit.
4:10 left in the third quarter. Nailing for three. Will not go. Burleson with the rebound on the floor. Quickly down the floor. Tried to get the ball to Hawley, and the ball tipped around, and Marmaduke comes away with it. Hawley to Hale. To Nailing. Working against that man-to-man defense. They're very patient, Todd.
Yes, they are.
Nice baseline move, but could not get it to go was Hawley. Ball tipped out of bounds by Rector. 28-25, 3:37 left in the third quarter. In comes Rosen for Marmaduke. Going out is Sanders. Hale with it. Whoa, falling down that time, slipping was Nolan as the ball goes over his head. He slipped on a little wet spot there. 3:33 left in this third quarter. 28-25. Not a lot of scoring in this second or in the third quarter. But we're early in the game. A lot of basketball left. And there's still that time by Hawley. The Rector comes away with it. Burleson out front. He gets the ball to Stevens, who still has it.
Dangerous pass. You throw it through that zone defense of Marmaduke, and you will get it stolen.
Nice drive by Horton, but the shot blocked.
Whoa.
Marmaduke comes away with it. 3 minutes left in the third quarter.
You are not going to pass that ball through that zone defense right there. That is
somebody's going to get a hand on it.
They're going to get a hand on it, and it is going to disrupt what you're trying to do.
Nailing with the ball to Hale. Shot put up that time by Hawley, and he had it blocked. He gets the ball back and puts it up and in. His second basket of the quarter. He has 6 in the game. 28-27, 2.5 minutes left. Cougars still on top. Ball passed down, the shot put up to Haley. Couldn't get it to go. Hale with the rebound. Marmaduke with his first chance to take the lead since they were ahead 2-0. Nolan to Hale. Skips it over to Nailing. He pulled it back in, didn't he? He's getting ready to pass it.
They pass the ball real well.
They
Marmaduke
do.
is setting up their offense, trying to get that shot on a pretty good man-to-man defense here.
Very good. Three-pointer in and out. Hale with a rebound, but we've got a foul. Foul's going to go against Rector. It's going to go against Tyler Kirkland, his second, team second. Coming in for Marmaduke is number 15, and I don't have him listed.
I think I would call that a good foul for Rector, because Marmaduke was fixing to take that ball and score with it.
We've got time out on the floor. We're going to keep it right here. Marmaduke has sent in a number 15, and I do not have him down. Yes, I do. Zach McDowell. Zach McDowell is into the game for Marmaduke. 28-27, Marmaduke with a chance to take the lead. They have the ball with a minute 50 left in the third quarter. We've had one lead change in this game, and that was in the first quarter. Been a close game all the way through.
Yes, it has. Been a very good game. Marmaduke passes the ball real well against this man-to-man defense, and the Rector ball team, they do not, and I stress do not, need to try to pass that ball through that zone defense of Marmaduke's. They are fantastic. You talking about getting a little taste of winning. Marmaduke's coach, Steve Ritchie, knows a little bit about that, wouldn't you think, Bill?
Yep.
And Matt Mills, a lot of people know much about him, but he knows a lot about it too. I got to witness him play in high school, and he was a fantastic basketball player.
A good zone defense will keep those hands up and moving. Ball passed out to Hale, nearly taken away by the Cougars. Nailing has it on the wing. Gets it to Hawley. To Hale. We're down to 1:40 left in the third quarter. Hawley with the ball. Skips it underneath. The ball batted down. Rosen comes away with it. Puts it up. Going to be foul. Foul's going to go against Tyler Cookland to the line to shoot 2.
That's his third.
Will be Rosen. Rosen has not scored this quarter. He has 11 in the game. He's 1 for 2 from the free throw line. 1.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. First one will not go. Second one. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Burleson. He said he's a hustler.
He is a hustler. Should have been a lead change right there, Bill.
Yep. Cougars moving the ball. Burleson puts up a long three. Will not go, but
Oh,
we're going to have
boy.
a foul.
Oh,
Foul is
boy.
going to go against Zach McDowell.
Never a good foul behind the three-point line. Okay.
Is that going to
Okay,
be
he's good.
after the
He's
shot?
on the floor. Okay,
Going to be after the shot.
still not a good foul, but better than the alternative. That's
Teams first in the second half. Only 3 fouls against the Cougars in the half. Burleson in the corner, still with the ball. Gets it out to Haley. He gets it over to Stevens. Stevens to Horton. It's Burleson along the free throw lane, but he brings it right back out. Skips it to Horton. To Stevens. We've got a walking call with 51 seconds left in the third quarter. Checking in for Rector is Daniel Blacksher and also Dustin Smith. Dustin Smith getting his first action tonight. Holly with the ball, no hurry. Greyhounds trail by 1. We're down to 40 seconds left in this third quarter. Nailing on the wing. We've got a push foul against the Cougars. It's going to go against number 24, Dustin Smith, his first, team's fourth of the half.
He's going to get a little action there early, isn't he, Bill? And get a little dose of that.
Nailing will inbound under his own basket. 39 seconds left. We've got another foul. Foul's going to go against number 32, Clinton Haley. His second, team's fifth of the half. Holly will inbound out front to Nailing. 35 seconds to go. Underneath the Hale, he puts it up. Will not go, but the foul's going to go against Dustin Smith. Hale will go to the line to shoot 2. Hale scored 2 points in this game. 33 seconds left. There's the first. Who just checked in for Rector? I missed it.
Tyler Kirkman checked in for Dustin Smith.
Second was good.
Well, they're calling these tight, Bill. I believe he said one of the Marmaduke players moved too soon. I don't think that last point counted.
Okay, it did not. We've got a tied game. Violation.
I hate to say this, but if it comes down to officiating with the Rector Marmaduke and the rivalry and the reputation it has from the past, it could get real bad in here real quick, Bill.
Well, let's hope it doesn't happen.
I hope not.
Burleson to Horton. We're down to 12 seconds. Burleson with the move. He gets it to Haley. Horton has it. 5 seconds. Three-pointer put up that time by Burleson will not go. Holly quickly down the floor, puts it up, and he's going to be fouled right before the horn as the foul go against Zach Burleson. His first, team 6 of the half. The line
I believe that's the end of the quarter there.
Pardon?
Oh, yes. No, it's on the ground. He's not.
That's the 7th foul.
Okay,
so
I'm sorry. So they're in the bonus. I'm sorry about that.
Holly's first. Will not go. Will not get the bonus. We're going to end the third quarter all tied up. 28 all. We'll be right back.
I chose Three Rivers Community College because it's a great place to start.
I'm taking the same freshman and sophomore classes as at a university, but at TRCC they cost a lot less and financial aid goes further. I love the individual attention. My teachers are great and classes are convenient. Learn more at www.trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Start here, start now at Three Rivers Community College.
Learn more online at trcc.edu.
Low scoring at third quarter, Todd. Only 3 points by the Cougars, 7 points by the Greyhounds. We got a tied game. First tie since it was 2-2.
The Marmaduke's in the bonus too, so that's
Marmaduke's 2 for 6 from the line. Rector 1 for 5. Great drive and a good move that time by Hawley. 30-28. Rector on top, just underway in the fourth quarter. Stevens with the ball. Gets it out front to Horton. Back to Stevens. He's going to put up a 3. Short.
Wow.
Short is right into the bucket. Look short from here. It's his second 3. Another lead change. That's 2. Had 2 in the quarter, 2 lead changes. From the corner for 3. The little man just into the game. Zach McDowell can't get it.
Oh.
We've got a foul.
Well, but he called that late.
Tyler Kirkland
not going to agree with
foul,
that.
his 4th. Team's 8th of the quarter. Marmaduke will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Hale and Nailing back in for the Greyhounds. Going out is Sanders and McDowell. Rosen will be the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Coming in for Rector is Daniel Blacksher. Coming out is Tyler Kirkland.
Boy, they didn't agree with that foul, did they?
Free throw.
I tell you, Marmaduke, they got to make their free throws because
they're 2 for 7 right now.
That's exactly right.
Ball off of Burleson's fingertips are calling. 6:59 left in the fourth quarter.
Little makeup call there.
Yeah.
I mean, it was the right call. It was off the Marmaduke player. We had a bird's eye view of it. Did you not see that? The place was fixing to erupt. And then you got me up here with a headset on.
We may have to get someone else. A shot that time put up by Haley, rebounded that time by Nailing. 6:43. Rector on top by 1, 31-30. It's been a close game all the way through. Nailing gets the ball to Nolan. Nolan skips it to Hale. Hale to Nolan, to Nailing. Ball movement that time. Hawley has it. Gets it to Nolan. Nailing down in the corner to Hale. They're trying to go inside to Rosen. Nailing for 3. Will not go.
Wow.
Hale with a rebound. Puts it back. Scores it. Colton Hale scores the bucket. 32-31. Greyhounds on top by 1. 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Burleson with the ball. Burleson still has it. Working against the 2-3 zone. Nice kick out to Horton for a 3. Would not go, but chased it down, but off his fingertips was Blacksher. Good hustle. He just couldn't catch up with it. 5:41 to go in this game, 32-31. Sanders checks in for Rosen for the Greyhounds. That game really heated up.
Yes, it did.
We got a barn burner brewing in Greyhoundville. Sanders with the ball, gets it down to Hawley. To Nailing. Drive along the baseline. Hawley kicks it out to Sanders and couldn't get it to go. Shot put up by Nailing. It was blocked. Rebound. Puts it back in. Nailing never gave up on it. 34-31. Marmaduke with its biggest lead of the game.
You sit there and do that all night.
4:55 left in regulation.
They've got Tyler Kirkland in foul trouble. They can sit there and rebound that ball offensively all night.
Horton tried to hit Burleson with it. Ball taken away by Sanders. 4:40 left in the game. Marmaduke went up by 3, their biggest lead. That's how tight the game's been all night. Nailing in the corner to Hawley, or to Nolan. Nolan still with the ball. Inside the lane. He's going to be called for walking.
Yeah, he did.
Checking back in is Kirkland for the Cougars, and we've got a timeout on the floor. 34-31. Greyhounds on top. We're going to take a short break. Be right back.
Hey, I'm Kurt Hillis at Lincoln Lacey Chevrolet. We've got a full line of GMC, Chevrolet, and Buick products. I'll pass it over to my Ford man, Charlie Thacker.
GM's not your thing? Come check us out here at the Ford Dodge Jeep store. Check out my man Blake on the internet, LincolnLacey.com.
If you don't have time to come down to Malden, check us out on Cars.com or AutoTrader.com, and if you need financing, I'm going to pass it to my man Robert Sandridge.
And our ultimate goal here at Lincoln Lacey, no matter your situation, is to pass the savings on to you.
Well, we're back with you. 4 minutes, 26 seconds left in this game. Folks, we've seen a dandy. I mean a D-A-N-D-Y dandy. Low scoring, but both of these teams playing great defense, and they're working their offense very hard. They're going strictly with a set offense. I want to tell you tonight's game brought to you by Three Rivers Community College, Lincoln Lacey Motors in Malden, and New Wave Communications. Todd,
how many points has Rector scored this quarter so far?
Rector this quarter, they scored 3. They had 3 in the third quarter. They scored 6 this half.
Yeah.
Horton with the ball. Going to run the offense. Gets it over to Haley. Haley to Burleson. Oh, ball taken away. We got a call on the floor. See what the call is. We got a timeout. Timeout on the floor. Ball taken away that time by Hawley, and he was on the floor. He called a quick 30-second timeout with 4:11 to go. We're going to keep it right here. Todd, Cougars need a takeaway or a stop.
Yes, they do. And if you're just tuning in, if you notice the fouls, 8 fouls for the Rector Cougars and 1 for Marmaduke. That's not a joke, and Marmaduke has not been fouling down and low. They really haven't. They haven't committed any fouls. Very few turnovers. And look at the turnout of this game so far. They've come back, fought back, pretty much behind all game. Come back, run their offense real well, worked it down low, got their 2-pointers inside. Their free throw shooting, Marmaduke's free throw shooting, thankfully for Rector, has been poor tonight.
2 for 7 so far.
Yes, sir.
First quarter, Rector ahead by 5. A half, Rector ahead by 4, and tied up in the third quarter. Now Marmaduke on top by 3 with 4:11 left in this game. Hawley with the ball. Fans are into it if you can't tell. Hell along the lane, gets it out to Hawley. Marmaduke will reset the offense. Nolan with it to Sanders. Back to Nolan. Rector I believe Rector's in a zone now. Oh, nice inside pass that time to Hale with good hands. Puts it up and in. He now has 4 1/4, 7 in the game. 36-31. 3.5 minutes left. Horton with it. Skips it to Stevens, to Burleson. Burleson still with the ball. Gets it to Stevens. Over to Horton, to Haley. Haley thinks about it, pulls it back. Still with the ball. Gets it to Horton. Stevens down in the corner to Burleson. Trying to get it inside, but they can't. Jump shot that time, put up by Stevens, will not go. Rebounded by Hale. 3:05 left. Marmaduke in no hurry. They're up by 5. Nailing on the wing. Gets it down low to Hawley. 2:45 left. Clock running. Sanders has it. Gets it to Nailing. Nailing inside to Hale. Hale's working inside. Skips it out to Nolan. To Hawley. Down to 2:35 left to go in regulation.
They move the ball around real well, Bill. They take a lot of time off that clock.
Running a lot of offense, a lot of screens.
A lot of offense, very little pressure. Rector putting very little pressure on them. Not wanting to get it down low.
They give and go. They give and go. They go set a screen and move past that screen. Good offense.
We'll have to step
Good
it up.
takeaway that time. Quickly down the floor, but the ball taken back. Clinton Haley took the ball away, but couldn't get it under control. Hawley with the ball, working against Burleson. We're down to 1:50 left in this game. Shot put up that time by Hawley would not go, but putting it back is Sanders. Sanders with his second basket of the game. Biggest lead by the Greyhounds, 38-31, 1:35 to go in the game. Ball passed down and inside to the big guy with a reverse. Kirkland couldn't get it to go. Hale with the rebound. 1:25 left, clock running. Burleson all over Hawley. Hawley across the timeline, still with the ball, kicks it out to Sanders. Sanders out to Hale, over to Nailing, down to 1:15. Nolan with the ball, working against Horton. We're down to 1:05. 1:05 left in the game. Hale with the ball. It's going to be a slap foul that time by Haley, his third. To the line to shoot a 1-and-1 will be Colton Hale. Hale is actually 2 for 2 from the line, but a lane violation last time makes him 1 for 2. He has 7 in the game. Will not go. Burleson with a rebound. Rector needs a basket. Horton with the ball. Burleson for a quick three. Scores it. We got timeout on the floor with 56.1 seconds to go. It's the Marmaduke Greyhounds 38, the Rector Cougars 34. We're going to keep it right here. Todd, they did exactly what they had to do. Take away or a rebound on the free throw. Quickly down the floor. Got it in the three-point shooter's hands. He scores it. Burleson now has 5 threes in the game, 17 to lead all scores. He's a hustler.
Yes, he is. He is a hustler. He's a very good shooter, and he does not panic.
Zach Gilby checking in for the Rector Cougars.
And Daniel Blacksher checked in, too, for Tyler Kirkland. One little quicker footsteps out there, I must assume there, Bill.
Well, they probably got him in there, too. If they need to foul, they're going to ask those guys to do the foul. Good ball handling that time by Hawley. Across the timeline.
Very good ball handling.
Down to 45 seconds. We got a foul. Foul is going to go against Brandon Stevens, his second. Double bonus coming up this time for the Greyhounds as Hawley goes to the line. He's 0 for 1 from the line. He has 8 points in the game. 44.6 seconds to go. First one will not go. Checking back in for the Greyhound, or for Cougars, is Kirkland and Haley.
Hawley's played very well leading this team throughout this whole game.
Second one up, scores it. Now has 9 in the game. 39-34. 40 seconds to go. Burleson's going to set the offense. He's going to pass and go through. Horton with it. Stevens with a three-pointer. Will not go. Ball rebounded on the floor by Hale. Hale still has it. He's going to be fouled with 23.3 seconds to go. Hale will go to the line to shoot 2. He's 1 for 3 from the line tonight. Foul will go against Kirk Horton, his first.
We've only got 1 foul.
First one short. This is unlike the Greyhounds and free throws. I tell you, they're a lot better shooting team than this. They just can't stroke it.
Yes, they are. And if they'd have made half of their free throws, this game had been over with a long time ago.
6-point lead by the Greyhounds with 22 seconds to go. Clock running. Stevens with the ball. Is going to drive the lane. He puts it up. Will not go. Rebounded by Hale on the floor. Nolan comes away with it for the Greyhounds. We're down to 9.7 seconds to go. Burleson going to be called for the foul. His second. The line to shoot 2 will be Jacob Nolan. He's not been to the line tonight. He had a three-pointer in the first quarter, has not scored since. Knocks the first one down. 41-34, 9.7 seconds to go. Second one will not go. Rebounded by Burleson. Quickly down the floor to Haley. Puts up a 3, will not go. Rebounded that time by Kirkland, puts it back in as the horn goes off to end this rivalry game. It's the Greyhounds taking their record to 16-6 with a 41-36 win. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back for the final stats and a recap of this game.
So you're wondering what's the better deal, cable or the dish? Well, let's see how they size up. The dish has no local office, no ability to provide their own high-speed internet or phone for bundled savings, and can require a 2-year contract with hefty early termination fees. Cable, on the other hand, has local offices, its own high-speed internet, and phone services with a lot of great features. New Wave Communications, there really is no better choice.
Well, welcome back. You've just seen a great rivalry game here. It was everything that we expected and a little bit more. Marmaduke trailed almost the entire game. I think they may have had a 2-0 lead, or at least they had it tied 2-2, and then did not take the lead until the fourth quarter. So very close game, very competitive. Good win for the Greyhounds, and yet the Cougars fall to 5-10, but they gained a lot of experience from this game, Todd.
Well, I hope they did, because Marmaduke come out the second half, got our dominant players in foul trouble early.
Yep.
They did not make their free throws. If they'd have made their free throws any better, like I said, the game would have been caught up. They'd have had the lead and just ran away with it. Rector did not shoot a free throw the second half, which seems hard to believe, but I don't see where Marmaduke fouled them or put them in a position to shoot a free throw. Marmaduke just played that good a zone defense, one of the best zone defenses performances that I believe I've ever seen in my lifetime. I have to give kudos to Steve Ritchie and also their players. Their defense was outstanding. They shut us down inside. They got us flustered outside, got us in foul trouble. The game's history.
Yep. Let's go over the scoring real quick for the victorious Marmaduke Greyhounds. 11 points to Matteo Rosen, and he did not score in the second half.
Which surprises the fire out of me. He plays so hard.
Yes.
He can, like I said, like he did in the first half. He shot it outside. He moved inside. Very quick first step. In the basket it went. No points second half. Really surprised me.
Morgan Hawley with 9 points, 8 to Colton Hale, who had a very strong second half. It was 5 points to Tyler Nailing, 4 to Tyler Sanders, and 6 points. Yeah, let's check that. That's 4 points to Jacob Nolan. Free throw wise, 5 for 14 by the Greyhounds. Let's talk about the Rector Cougars. Led in scoring by Zach Burleson. You told me that he was a hustler, a good ball player, and I tell you, he got my attention.
He hustles. He's real fun to watch. He keeps a real cool, calm temper. He calls the other players' bluff real good. He keeps a real good poker face. You can't ever tell what kind of mood he's in on the court. Plays exactly the same every game. Sometimes his shots just go down better than others, and this happened to be one. If it wouldn't have been for him, we'd have been out of this game a long time ago.
Well, he had 5 threes in the game. 8 points to Tyler Kirkland. Worked hard inside. Brandon Stevens with 6. 3 to Kirk Horton, and 2 to Clinton Hale. 1 for 5 from the free throw line, all in the first half. And that's your game. That's your game recap. Just a good spectator game, a good crowd, a good rivalry, and they play again. I believe it's 16 days from tonight they play. I believe it's 2 weeks from Thursday they'll play at Rector. And folks, if you've not been to Rector to see that gymnasium, that's as nice a gym as any gym I've been in for a high school gym. It's beautiful, and hopefully you'll make that trip down. It's on a Thursday night. Just a short drive from anywhere in our viewing area. Come in there. I guarantee those folks know how to treat you just like they do here at Marmaduke. We're always treated well. We really enjoy it, and always a pleasure to come down. Todd, glad that you joined us again, young man.
Thank you, Bill. I've enjoyed it as always. It amazes me. Y'all do a fantastic job. Tyler here, you can't see him. He does an outstanding job on all the synthesizers and the computer networking he's got over there. And he thinks he's pretty cool, too. He really does. He's a little brainiac.
Brandon Horton on the camera tonight. Tyler Wagner, the producer. Again, some of you folks joining us maybe for the first time might say, why don't you have the time on here? We do not have the mechanism. We have to time into a clock, and so far we've not been able to get the wiring and yet come here early enough to talk to the schools to see if we can do that. That's something we'll work on, and we during our Bloomfield Christmas tournament, the last 2 nights of the tournament, especially the last 2 games of Tuesday night's action, the semifinal and the winner or in the championship bracket, and all 4 games on the last day of the tournament. We utilized 2 cameras. We'll be doing that from time to time. Hopefully next year we'll be able to go live everywhere we go. And New Wave Communications, a big help, big supporter. And check with those folks if you're in the New Wave area. Again, check us out on the web, yhctv.com. We're streaming 24 hours a day. We have local programming for local people. Again, I want to thank Tyler Wagner, our producer, Brandon Horton on the camera, Todd Ford assisting myself. I'm Bill Hampton. If you're out and about on the roadways, please put those seatbelts on. We want to see you at a game in the near future. And don't forget, live today, learn from yesterday, look forward to tomorrow. Have a great evening, everyone.